Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to Future Tens. In today's video, we are going to talk about how Australia's most powerful $16 billion solar power plant will power Singapore. Before we start, hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Estimated to cost approximately $16 billion US, the Australian Aishan Powerlink envisions connecting a 10 gigawatt solar photovoltaic farm and a 30 gigawatt battery storage facility located in Australia's Northern Territory to Singapore. It will be implemented via a 4,500 kilometer high voltage direct current transmission system, of which 3,750 kilometers will be submarine cable. The project involves the world's biggest solar PV farm, the world's biggest battery storage facility, and one of the world's longest HVDC submarine cables. Singapore-based company Sun Cable is the owner and developer of the proposed project. It expects the project to provide a significant amount of dispatchable renewable energy to the Northern Territory and to export $1.4 billion of solar energy per year to Singapore by the end of 2027, connecting Australia to the aspiring Aishan power grid. The AAPL proposal received major project status from the Northern Territory government in June 2019 and from the Australian federal government in July 2020. The high-profile boost from the federal government contrasts with Singapore's relatively muted interest in the project. Singapore's Energy Market Authority appears to have shown little appetite for the venture. While Singapore is exploring ways to tap into regional power grids for greener energy, in addition to expanding opportunities for domestic solar PV development, all options need to be balanced against potentially higher electricity costs and energy security risks. Currently, 95% of Singapore's electricity is provided by gas generators, 3% from municipal waste, biomass, and solar, and the remainder from fossil fuels. There is room for greening the generation mix, but insufficient wind resources and a lack of land suitable for large-scale solar PV installations limits Singapore's domestic options. The Sun Cable proposal appears to have good prospects for success, though there is one elephant in the room: Singapore's long-held, albeit understandable, obsession with energy security. Singapore has no domestic fossil fuel resources, so all gas is imported through existing pipelines from Malaysia and Indonesia, or as liquefied natural gas. LNG imports started in 2013 and are expected to account for all gas imports by 2027. From an energy security perspective, this is a desirable improvement, given the global LNG market is now more flexible than pipeline gas. LNG, however, does little to lower the electricity sector's carbon footprint, so Singapore's dilemma is how to lower its carbon footprint while maintaining, or preferably improving, its energy security without increasing the cost of power. There is no shortage of green renewable energy projects in Asian countries. Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia, and Vietnam all possess hydropower resources well in excess of their domestic requirements over the foreseeable future. The initiative to establish the first multilateral power interconnection project in Aishan, the Laos-Thailand-Malaysia Power Integration Project, involved cross-border trade from Laos to Singapore via existing interconnections between Thailand and Malaysia. The three proponents signed a memorandum of agreement in 2016, but Singapore showed, and continues to show, little interest, presumably due to energy security concerns with the need for the power to cross three borders. The critical question is whether Sun Cable can offer reliable energy security comparable with LNG while securing Singapore's goal of greening its electricity sector without increasing prices. A complicating factor is that Singapore currently has 40% overcapacity in its generation sector and low projected growth in electricity demand. The national electricity market of Singapore is a real-time energy-only market, bearing close resemblance to the Australian national electricity market. At least in theory, generators bid according to their short-run marginal cost, a process that favors the dispatch of renewable generators like Sun Cable, whose SRMC is far lower than that of existing providers. The Sun Cable project could alternatively be granted limited access to Singapore's electricity market on pre-arranged contractual terms with vesting contracts. Vesting contracts lock in a predetermined amount of electricity at a specified price, preventing generation companies from withholding supply to increase spot prices in the wholesale market. Under both scenarios, Sun Cable would effectively undermine the competitiveness of non-subsidized gas-fired generators in Singapore, all of which have considerable political clout. Still, that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, especially when compared to the channel, so that you never miss any amazing video from us.